guys, Callie Fab here, and I am back. I know it's been like 3 weeks maybe that I have posted last, and I'm really sorry about that. For all of you that have commented towards me on Instagram and on here on YouTube, thank you so much for caring and for looking forward to my videos. I have been kind of stuck in a little bit of a rut lately and not sure what I want to do, where I want to take my channel, and just little things. And also I've been working a ton. I've been working like 6 days a week, so my off day is really not a day where I want to spend filming, and I haven't been doing my makeup very often, so I've just been a little out of it lately. But I've started a new series on my channel. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet, but it's going to be like a weight loss, healthy me, getting fit, whatever you want to call it, and it's gonna upload on Fridays. So I'm gonna try to film every single day and then kind of give you my update every Friday. So that's gonna be more of like a vlog style. I don't wear makeup pretty much in any of those ones because I'm usually filming as I'm about to go work out or after I'm done eating or whatever. So there's that to look forward to. But today, as the title states, I'm going to do my makeup inventory for just my makeup products. And this does not include anything that I got in subscription boxes this year or any samples that I've gotten this year. I'm only counting all of the stuff that I have gotten previously and not in subscription boxes, because in my opinion those are a little bit different of products than what I would say are like products right now. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but in my brain it makes sense. So I have my full inventory list here, and I will put up pictures or video clips or screenshots or whatever of some of these inventory items. Some of them, like my palettes, I'm not going to get every single palette out and film it just because it's so much. But hopefully as my numbers get lower, then I'm going to be able to show you all of the palettes that I have and all the lipsticks that I have and stuff like that. But for now, let's just start running through it. So and I also had an inventory in January if you guys want to go and check that out, but I'm just going to kind of read them off from the inventory in January and then now. So I'm doing January to June, so a 6-month update. So for ColourPop lippy sticks, I had 53 in January, and I have since decluttered some. I have not finished any, and now I have 48. So I'm whittling those down to the ones that I really actually like and the ones that I'm actually going to wear, if that makes sense. For bullet lipsticks, in January I had 90, now I have 122. I know that's a lot, but lipsticks are like my favorite. I love them so much, and I love the fact that they can just change up your look and change up your style so quickly, so I love them. I do need to get that category a little bit under control, but working on it. And then for liquid lipsticks, those aren't my favorite. In January I had 90, and in July I have 93, and I'm not even really sure where those are coming from. I honestly think that a few of those are from me finding them in my collection that I didn't find previously. And then I have for lip liners, January I had 11 and now I have 13. I do know that those two were from either Boxycharm or Ipsy, the ones that I knew I wanted to keep. And then for chapsticks, I had 27. I have since used up a few, so now I only have 25. And honestly, there's like 4 of them that are on their last leg, so those ones are gonna go pretty quickly. And then for eyeshadow palettes, I had 57 and now I have 63, and I know that a couple of them were like smaller palettes, and the one was the Kat Von D and the Prism palette. Yeah, so I know that I have made a few purchases there. So I did kind of split up the eyeshadow category from single eyeshadows and eyeshadow palettes. So previously I did include my single eyeshadow palettes in there, but now I decided to just count them individually because once I finish up an eyeshadow, I'm going to simply throw that eyeshadow away. Now if I finish up an eyeshadow in a palette, I'm not going to be throwing that palette away, if that makes sense. So for single eyeshadows, I previously had none because I included them in my eyeshadow category, and now I have 125, so that's quite a few, but a lot of them are like for duping and stuff like that, for shopping my stash, and yeah. So I'm pretty happy about that. And then for ColourPop Super Shock Shadows, I had 40 and now I'm at 41. I did make one purchase, so that's pretty good, I would say. I previously didn't have these two next ones in a category just because of whatever reason. So for glitter shadows, so that's anything like liquid glitter or powder glitter, I didn't have any because I didn't have them in a category, so I probably just didn't count them at all. And now I have 6, so I think that's pretty good, and I feel like I can work through those pretty quickly. And then for shadow sticks, you guys know shadow sticks are not my favorite, but I previously did not have these in a category either, so I don't have any. And for July, I have 7, so I probably had 7 in January as well, because I know I haven't finished any up, so there is that. For all types of brow products, that includes any brow mascaras or pencils or powders or pomades, that includes everything. I previously had in January only 5, and now I have 6 total, so I think that's pretty good, and I'm pretty sure it's because of those Anastasia brow wizzes from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. I picked up 2. So I think I did previously use up a ColourPop one or something, and then I picked up 2 of those, so that's why I'm getting the 1 extra. Then for eyeliners, for the black eyeliners only, I had previously 23, and now I still have 23. I'm sure I've gotten some and used some up. I don't really use black eyeliner very often, but I have used up a few of my liquid black eyeliners, so that's where that's coming from. And then my colored eyeliners, I previously had 30 in January, and now I have 28. I do know that I gave away 2 of them, so that's where the number lower is coming from. Then for mascaras, and I'm pretty sure in the beginning I counted full-size mascaras and travel-size mascaras. So I have used up a few and I have decluttered a few, so there are a little bit of a difference in my numbers here. So I previously had 26 in January, and now I only have 18, and I'm really happy with that because my mascaras, sometimes they'll last 6 months and other times they'll last 2. So I kind of switch them out when I feel like I need to, basically. And then for face primers, I had 16 in January, and now I have 17. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to use up all of the e.l.f. primers this year. I have 2 of them in projects right now, so I'm planning on getting those used up, and then I want to get used up all those little sample primers as well. And then for liquid foundations, I previously had 18, and now I have 23, so I think that's kind of pushing it. I did return my Fenty Beauty foundation because it broke me out every time I wore it, so I wasn't about to keep that one. I haven't used anything up, but I was doing my Tarte foundation review, which still hasn't gone up, and I've been trying out some other foundations, but I have a few that are going to be used up very soon, so I'm hoping to actually get those finished. And then for powder foundations, I didn't have this in a previous category. I don't know why, to be totally honest, but I do now. So I don't have any for January, which you guys know that I had some in January, and now I have 7, and that includes pressed powder and loose powder foundations. So I'm pretty happy about that. I think that's actually a really good number because I have different colors for the seasons, so I'm pretty happy about that. And then concealers, I thought I was gonna completely erase this category because I don't really use concealer, but now that I found the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Sealer Concealer in the shade Fair, I love this concealer. It is the concealer I'm wearing today, and I just love it. So I've gotten rid of all of my other concealers. I had 6 of them previously, and now I just have that one, and I am totally happy with just having one. It's a very water-based concealer, so it doesn't really feel heavy on my lids or my under eyes, and it really sinks in well, so I love that one. And then for setting sprays and face mists, I previously had 13 in January, and now I have 18, and that's mainly because of the face mist. So I tend to forget to mist my face in the morning or before my makeup with my face mist, and then I don't want to use it after I put my makeup on because it tends to melt me down in the summertime. So that's where that number is coming from. I have used up a couple of them since I've used up one of them since I took this inventory in the beginning of January, so you guys will see that in my empties. And yeah, or maybe you guys already saw it in my empties, I don't remember, but it was in there. And then I have my loose face powders, and these are just like setting powders. So I had 7 in January, and now I only have 4 because I really don't use loose setting powders very often, and I think I used one of them up. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure I used one of them up. And then for pressed face powders, this is the same thing. It's just like regular skin color pressed powder to put over top of my liquid foundation, and I previously had 21 and now I have 22, but I have 2 or 3 of them that are getting really close to being finished up, so I'm really happy about that. And this category also includes any of my lighteners that I use as concealers, as like powder concealers. So I have 2 of those that are going to be used up very quickly here as well. So I'm pretty happy about that number. I think that'll be okay, but I think I'm gonna definitely go down by the end of the year. Then for the final couple categories, the ones that you're probably the most interested in, for highlighters, you guys know I'm a highlighter fan. I love me some highlighter. And this does include some sample sizes as well, or the like deluxe travel sizes. And I previously had 39 in January, and now I have 41. So that's quite a few. There's no way I'm ever going to be able to finish all of these highlighters in my lifetime, but I am just going to use them and continue to enjoy them. And then for blush, you guys know that I am a total blush fan. I just love blush. They're just so much fun. I just love blushes. So previously in January I had 40 and now I have 62. I have 2 or 3 of them that are on their last leg, and I do include deluxe size samples in my numbers for blush and bronzer as well. So yeah, I have 62 blushes, which is more than any human should have. Okay, next are bronzers, and in this category I do bronzers and I do my contours because for me they can be pretty interchangeable. My contours are usually a bit cooler in tone than my bronzers, but either way I just put them in the same category. So I previously had 20 bronzers and now I have 23. So I think that's pretty good. I haven't picked up too many more bronzers, and yeah, I'm happy with that number. I like the bronzers that I have. I've been weeding out the bronzers that I don't like, and it's just been kind of working for me. So for my very last category that I am going to go over are my face palettes. So this includes any highlighter palettes, contour palettes, blush and bronzer palettes, any kind of palette that is more than like 2 face products that I would use on my face, basically, if that makes sense. Any of the ones that were only 2, I counted the individual pans. So like if I had a bronzer and highlight duo, I would count those individually in the bronzer and highlight categories. But anything more than two pans, I was putting in my face palettes. So for my face palettes, I previously had 4 and now I have 7. I'm actually really content with the number of face palettes that I have, and I think I've been using them pretty interchangeably. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my makeup inventory right now. It could definitely be better. I mean, I'm definitely seeing categories growing, but I'm also seeing categories go down. So I'm really happy about that, but I think I can do much better. So yes, that was my makeup inventory. I hope you guys enjoyed my update. Like I said, if you want to check out my previous makeup inventory, you can check it out. I will try to leave it linked down below in the description box, but I'm pretty happy with my numbers right now. I have a few categories where I definitely want to go down, like all of my lipstick categories, my eyeshadow category, probably my mascaras too. I think I can get down to like 5 or 6 and be happy with that. And also my liquid foundations. I don't need 23 liquid foundations. I could probably be happy with 5 or 6 in different shades and different finishes, just for the different like times a year. But as far as highlighter, blush, and bronzer go, I honestly don't have an idea of what kind of number I'd want because I love those categories and those are the most fun for me. So I'm gonna just stick with that for right now. But if you guys want to check out my body care, skincare samples, perfume, nail polishes, stuff like that for my next inventory, it's going to be up tomorrow. So make sure you guys check that out if you are interested in seeing that. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this inventory, and I'm really happy that you guys came back. Like I said, I know I've been gone for a little while, but I really appreciate you guys sticking with me and caring enough to message me and ask me where I've been, if I'm okay, what's going on with my YouTube channel and stuff like that. I really appreciate you guys, and it makes me feel loved that you guys care. So anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.